Imagine waking up one morning and realizing the world knows too much about you. Not because someone broke into your home, but because little by little you opened the door yourself. You shared your thoughts, your fears, your dreams, your arguments, your private pain. Piece by piece, you handed your inner world to strangers. And now, every time you open your phone, you feel it. That strange emptiness, like your heart is living on a stage, and you're not sure how to step back into the quiet. Tonight, we're going to do something different. We're going to walk away from the noise, not by running from the world, but by learning how to keep the most precious parts of you safe. You'll see why keeping some things unspoken is not weakness, it's strength. You'll learn how silence can protect you, how self-control can calm you, how detachment can free you, how humility can steady you, and how Zen wisdom can turn ordinary days into a quiet, powerful life. You can be deeply known by a few and still keep sacred corners of your heart between you and the silence. As you practice this, ego starts to loosen its grip. Ego wants to be seen, wants to be praised, wants to be right. It loves the spotlight. It loves the story where you are always the central character. But humility whispers a different story. You are important, but you are not the entire universe. Your life matters, but so do the lives of everyone around you. Humility is not self-hatred. It is balanced truth. I am neither above anyone nor beneath them. I am simply one human among many, learning as I go. When humility grows, you don't need to brag. You don't need to prove. You don't need to polish every moment into a performance. You can work quietly. You can grow quietly. You can heal quietly. And sometimes the most powerful sentence becomes, I don't need to explain this to anyone right now. Think of a mountain. It doesn't announce its height every morning. It doesn't post about its own stability. It just stands. Humility is that kind of strength, silent, steady, unmoved by passing opinions. Now bring this into your relationships. Mindful relationships are built on presence, not performance. When you are with someone you care about, can you truly be there? Or are you half inside your screen, half inside your thoughts about how you look, how you sound, how you're being perceived? Try this experiment. Next time you're talking with someone you value, put your phone away. Look at their face. Listen to their tone. Notice their eyes. Instead of preparing your reply, let yourself absorb their words. Ask yourself, what is this person really feeling under these sentences? This is mindful connection, and it slowly teaches you which conversations deserve your deepest attention and which are just surface noise. Alongside this, protect your boundaries. You are allowed to say no. You are allowed to take time to answer. You are allowed to keep parts of your story for later or never. You can tell someone kindly, I'm not ready to talk about that yet. Or, That part of my life is something I keep private. The people who truly respect you will not push. They will not demand a backstage pass to your soul on the first meeting. As you practice boundaries, you'll notice something surprising. The relationships that remain become deeper because they are built on respect, not intrusion. And still there will be conflict. There will be stressful moments. There will be misunderstandings. This is where emotional resilience in relationships matters. When someone hurts you, your first impulse may be to react, to expose them, to tell the world what they did. Pause. Breathe. Ask yourself, what response protects my peace, not just my pride? Sometimes the answer is a calm conversation. Sometimes it is distance. Sometimes it is forgiveness that you never announce publicly. Rarely is it a public explosion that leaves you more empty than before. Now we arrive at the quiet center of it all, inner peace. Inner peace does not mean you never feel upset. It means you are not owned by your upsets. You still feel anger. You still feel sadness. You still feel fear. But there is a deeper place in you that watches all of this, like a lake watching the rain. Meditation is the way you visit that place again and again. You sit, you breathe, you let thoughts come and go. At first it feels noisy. Your mind shouts. It replays conversations. It plans tomorrow. It relives yesterday. But if you stay, if you keep coming back to the breath, a small gap appears between you and your thoughts. In that gap is freedom. You begin to see, I am not every story in my head. I am the space that can hold those stories. From this space, letting go becomes possible. You release the need to control every opinion about you. You release the need to correct every misunderstanding. You release the idea that your worth is decided by public visibility. You start to simplify. A little less noise, a little fewer things, a little more presence. You clean your room, you clear your digital clutter, you mute accounts that always drag your energy down. You stop chasing arguments that never end. And in that simplicity, you can hear yourself again. This is the quiet twist. Privacy is not just about keeping others out. It is about making enough inner space for you to enter. You are not hiding from the world. You are finally meeting yourself. When you share from this place, your words change. You no longer overshare to be seen. You share what is useful, what is kind, what is true for you now. You're not throwing your heart into the crowd. You're offering your insight from a grounded center. And here is the open door that waits beyond this video. This is not a one-night transformation. It is a path, a lifelong practice of choosing when to speak, when to stay silent, when to share, and when to let your experience remain a quiet jewel inside you. Tonight, you can take a small step. Before you post, before you confess, before you explain, pause. Place one hand on your chest. Ask softly, does this need to be public? Or is this something sacred that wants to stay with me a little longer? Let the answer rise not from fear, but from wisdom. The more often you do this, the more your life will shift. Less regret, less noise, more peace, more strength. The world may still shout. It may still demand your constant exposure. But inside a different rhythm will guide you, slower, kinder, quieter. If this message has touched something in you, carry it into tomorrow. Protect your inner garden. Honor your silence. Let your strength grow in the places no one sees. And when you're ready, come back for the next chapter. We'll explore even more deeply how to live in a loud, restless world with a mind that moves like still water and a heart that remains your safest home. Stay with me until the end, because there is a subtle shift waiting for you. A twist that changes how you see privacy forever. Let's begin with a simple question. How much of you do people really need to know? Most of us never ask that. We just post. We vent. We confess. We press send. Before we have even asked ourselves, is this sacred or is this shareable? In a world that celebrates exposure, mindful privacy becomes a radical act. You don't have to disappear. You don't have to become cold or distant. You simply learn to choose what belongs to the world and what belongs only to your heart. Think about the last time you shared something and regretted it. Maybe it was a deep secret. Maybe it was a moment of anger. Maybe it was a painful story that wasn't ready to be told. For a moment it felt like release. Then came the comments, the opinions, the screenshots, the quiet feeling that you had given away something that was still fragile. This is what happens when we expose ourselves before we understand ourselves. Zen invites you to reverse that order. First understand, then decide, then maybe share. Imagine your inner life as a garden. Not every visitor needs to walk through every path. Some paths are for guests, some are for close companions, and some are only for you and the silence. When you don't have boundaries, anyone can walk anywhere. They step on new flowers, they pull up roots, not because they are evil, but because they cannot see what those places mean to you. So tonight, as you listen, ask yourself quietly, which parts of my inner garden am I handing to people who haven't earned that trust? Now feel your breath. Just notice it. In, out, slow, unforced. Your breath is honest. It doesn't perform. It doesn't post. It doesn't ask for likes. This is the starting point of self-sufficiency. You are alive, even when no one sees you. You are worthy, even when no one applauds you. You are real, even when no one is watching. Gently let that truth sit in your chest. From this calm place, we talk about self-control, not as punishment, not as self-denial, but as a quiet power. Every impulse wants to rush out, to speak, to react, to defend, to prove. The teaching of the Middle Way says, you don't have to chase every desire. You also don't have to crush every desire. You meet each one in the middle. You feel the surge of anger. You see it rising. But instead of throwing it like a spear at someone's heart, you hold it in the open palm of awareness. What are you trying to protect? You ask it. What are you afraid of? When you do this, something changes. You are no longer a slave to your reaction. You become the witness, the one who chooses. And this is where self-control meets privacy. Because many of the things we regret sharing were born in moments without pause. We spoke because we hurt. We posted because we felt unseen. We exposed ourselves because we wanted anyone to understand. But what if instead you gave that first to silence? Picture a moment of provocation. Someone criticizes you. Someone mocks you online. Someone spreads a half-truth about you. The old pattern says, defend yourself now. Explain yourself now. Show everyone you are right. The Middle Way whispers, breathe first. Feel the sting without rushing to cover it. Let your nervous system settle. And then notice something: you don't owe the world your every explanation. You can choose where your words go. You can choose who receives your real story. This is the power of silence. Silence is not empty. It is full of information. It tells you which thoughts are just passing weather and which ones carry the climate of your deepest values. In the quiet, you start to see. Not every thought deserves a voice. Not every emotion deserves an audience. Not every story is ready to be told. Close your eyes for a moment if you can. Feel the space behind your forehead like a clear sky. Thoughts pass like clouds. Some are bright, some are dark. Some move slowly. Some race by. You don't have to chase them. You don't have to narrate them to the world. You just watch. This practice doesn't make you passive. It makes you precise. You begin to sense which words heal and which words are just noise dressed as honesty. Now imagine sitting with someone you trust. There are no cameras, no comment sections, no audience. Maybe you don't even speak. You just sit together. Their presence says, you are not alone. Your presence says, I am here with you. This is silent communication, the kind that doesn't need decoration, the kind that cannot be screenshot. When you learn to be comfortable in silence with others, you discover which relationships are real, the ones that survive without constant talking, the ones that grow in shared quiet. Ask yourself, who can I sit with in silence and still feel understood? Those are the people you can trust more deeply with your story, not the crowd, not the anonymous faces, but the few who can hold your silence without fear. From this soil of silence, inner strength begins to grow. Strength is not the loudest voice in the room. It's the person who could speak, could shout, could expose, but chooses not to. Strength is the choice to carry certain pains with dignity, not because you're hiding, but because you know that some healing happens best in the dark, like seeds breaking open under the soil. Think about a season in your life when you were deeply tested. Maybe loss, maybe betrayal, maybe failure. You survived it, even if no one applauded you, even if no one knew the full story. That quiet endurance was inner strength. You might not have called it that at the time. You might have only felt tired. But looking back, you can see you held yourself together when everything asked you to fall apart. Now imagine combining that strength with self-reliance. Self-reliance doesn't mean doing everything alone. It means your sense of worth doesn't depend on constant feedback. You can still enjoy encouragement. You can still ask for help. You can still share your work. But inside, there is a place that does not move when the likes go up or down. A place that knows I am not my numbers. I am not my comments. I am not my image. When that place is strong, you no longer need to overshare to feel real. You no longer bleed in public just to prove you're alive. You start to cherish the hidden victories, the nights you chose patience over argument, the mornings you got up even when no one saw your effort, the apology you gave that no one else heard. These secret achievements become a private temple in your heart. You don't need to post them to make them real. At this point, we meet the art of detachment. Detachment is not coldness, it is clarity. It is the ability to love without clinging, to care without collapsing, to give without emptying yourself to zero. You can enjoy success without worshiping it. You can feel sadness without drowning in it. You can hold joy without fearing it will vanish. When you're attached, your mind says, if I lose this, I lose myself. Detachment gently replies, you may lose things. You may lose people. You may lose roles, but you will not lose your essence. This is crucial for privacy, because many times we overshare from fear. If I don't tell them everything, they'll leave. If they don't know my entire past, they won't understand me. If I don't give all of me, I won't be loved. Detachment lets you see. You can be fully present without being fully exposed. You can be honest without putting your whole history on the table.